Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, I'm sitting in the car. I'm waiting for my daughter, so I thought I'd have a chat with you guys. What started this off? A friend of mine, she said to me, when you manifest, just say for instance you're manifesting that you want more money. She said, I've watched videos, I've read books, and they say, you know, you can do scripting, or you can say affirmations, blah blah blah. She said that's all well and good. She said, but all these videos that I watch, they say once you've set your intention, once you've done this, once you've done that, you know, forget about it and act as if you already have it. And she said to me, how do I act as if I've got all this money and I am financially free when I scrape together to pay certain bills? And think about that is a really, really hard thing to do. I mean, it's hard to act like you've got lots of money when I suppose deep inside you know that you haven't, or to act like you're in a really happy, loving relationship when you're single, sitting at home of an evening watching EastEnders or something. It is really, really difficult. So I said to her, if you see me looking down, by the way, it's because I've had to jot some notes down because I've been rushing around like crazy. I said to her, the way that I do it, I think, say I'm manifesting that I need a certain amount of money, or I want more money. What I would do, if I had this amount of money, or an unlimited amount of money, or whatever it is that you are wanting, what would you do that's different from now? Obviously, you know, if we had millions, we'd be shopping and what have you. But what would we actually do now? I think to myself, you know, if I had money to just buy general things, where would I shop? I think if you can take one shop that you like the product, but you think, oh, it's overpriced for what I want. Take for instance, I have this thing about the White Company hand soap, and I think it's around £13, and then you can go to Morrison's and you can get just general hand soap for £1. So you'd go for that cheaper option. And I think to myself, well, if money wasn't an issue, I would just get that hand soap anyway. I would go into the White Company and I would buy that hand soap. So if you can have a picture in your head of something quite simple like that. So in my house, I will treat myself to that bottle of hand soap. It is, say, £10, and the smell of this hand soap is amazing, and all their stuff smells amazing. So when you wash your hands, this sounds really silly, doesn't it? When you wash your hands have this smell, and it's one of those soaps that has a really lingering smell. So I can, if I say moved my hair out of my face, I can smell that, and that puts me in that, oh, I love that smell. Or if someone comes over and visits, they say to me, oh my God, that hand soap is amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, that smells White Company. I love it. And it just uplifts you slightly because someone's recognised that you've got this expensive hand soap, and you know you've got this expensive hand soap. So I tend to look at it like that. I mean, now I have in my handbag Wild Mint. It's peppermint and white tea hand cream from the White Company. And I got that, I think, in the sale for like £6. But when I put that on, it does lift me. I know, again, it sounds silly, but there are certain things in life that do lift your spirits and do make you feel really good. And that's mine. But you can look at other things that you do on a general basis. It's like, we all know that we can't, you know, do our food shopping Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's when you have, like me, I've got 4 children. And yeah, it would get really expensive. So when I do the kids' dinner, it may not be the most expensive food on the shelves or what have you. But when I put that food on the plate, it looks like Gordon Ramsay's done it. It's the way that you present it. And if that food looks like a gourmet meal, how good do you feel sitting down? I mean, lay the table, put a nice candle or some flowers on the table, and then you put this plate on the table and the food's really lovely laid out. It makes you feel better. I also think to myself, I always like to try and look nice. Now, that doesn't mean getting seriously glammed up and wearing the most expensive clothes in my wardrobe, but we all have certain clothes, even if it's not even expensive, but you feel good wearing that. You feel good, even if, let's be fair, I can wear something and think I feel fabulous, but my daughter will say, oh mum, come on. But I feel good wearing that. I feel that I look good, which makes me look good. I feel good. I like it. And it's all these little things that can make you feel good about yourself, and you feel, yes, I'm this, I'm that, and it's lifting your spirits. The next thing, children. Now, if you have children and they're anything like mine, my daughters are 24, 19, 13 and 10. Not the older ones, they do their own thing now. But the younger ones, especially my youngest, for sure, whenever I go out, oh, can I have that? Oh, I've always wanted one of those. Oh, please let me have that. Oh, can I have this? Can I have that? And it will be a constant thing. And I absolutely hate having to turn around and saying, no, I can't afford that. I haven't got the money for that, because that's me putting that out there that I can't afford that. Not even I can't afford that just this week, but even those words, I can't afford that. That's what I'm attracting to myself. So I've taken to answering her in a very different way. And I say to her, oh yeah, that's really nice. I like that. How about you do some chores at home, see how much you can get, and maybe I can add the rest to it. So give it a couple of weeks and we'll see. And she may not always like the answer, but she's, oh, okay. And then I'm putting out that, you can have it, just not today. And this is the situation. And she knows. But it's not me physically telling myself and putting it out to the universe, I can't have that, I can't pay for that, blah, blah, blah. As well as, like, you can't spoil it too much. But it works. And I always think, even saying those words, you're setting an intention. It's like you say your affirmations. I don't want that to be one of my affirmations. And it's about changing your vibration to the present moment as well. We do have a relationship with energy that surrounds us, and everything is energy, and money is energy, and it acts like a magnet. So the last thing that I want to do is give off this vibration of lack, that I don't have that. So if it means just changing what you say, that's it. Another issue, bills. Everyone hates them, nobody wants to pay them, but fact is fact, we have to. So whatever we have that week, we know that, it doesn't matter if what you've got in your account, that that's got to be paid. So what I do, there's no point being upset that you paid it or being fed up that you've paid it, because that money's going. There is no choice in that. So when I pay a bill, I always show that I'm grateful that I had the money there to pay the bill in the first place. I don't focus on what I've got left or what I can't have because I've done it. I'm always just grateful that I have the money in that account and I can pay that today, and that's done, and I'm really grateful. Thank you. That's done now. The way that you speak about money, it does make a difference. I mean, you don't, when you see like people that, you know, really are very wealthy, they don't ever complain about a bill or how much something costs. I've seen people go out shopping and they like an item of clothing, but they don't even look at the price. They just pick it up. And I'm not saying that we can all just go out and do things like that, but they never complain about money. And I have a couple of friends that do. Now this is like quite a big thing. If you are with people that constantly complain about money, constantly complain they don't have any, how expensive everything is, and I 100% bet that you agree with them. And you go, oh, I know, it's really expensive. Oh, you know, you've got to. Again, you might as well be making that affirmation that it's too expensive, that you can't afford it. So I've even worked out a way that I get around that. I listen and I try and think, it's fine, it's not an issue for me. And I'll come out with something really random. I say, I love money. I love it. I love it. I want it. I want more. I want loads of it. I love it because it's always there if I want it. And that's a really good affirmation. I love money because it's always there when I want it. And you don't have to agree with people, you know, just say what you feel, you know, even if you do think, yeah, that's really big. Don't agree with someone because it's a conversation. Put a spin on it and say something really random. My friends just laugh at me. They know that something random's coming out, and they just accept that is the way it is now. Another good one when people talk about money is to completely just flip the conversation and say, oh, do you know what, if I won the lottery, I'm gonna buy, and that can change the whole conversation. They're like, oh yeah, I'd buy this and I'd buy that, and you've now taken yourself out of that situation of having to sit there and be polite, agreeing with your lack of. Another one that I hear quite a lot is, money is the root of all evil. Money's nothing but trouble. No, it isn't. Let's be fair. If someone dropped £1 million in your lap, are you going to give it back and say, that's evil, I don't want that? It's just an excuse that people give when they don't have it. Money amplifies who you are as a person. If you are a really generous, caring, loving person, that money would amplify that in you, and you would want to help people, and you would give to charities, and you would do this and whatever it is you do, you'd share with your family, you'd help your friends out, and it would bring out of you that lovely person inside. You generally find when money is used for bad things, they're bad people. The money doesn't make them do bad things. So always think to yourself that, you know, I love money, money loves me. I would like to be able to do this when I have this, and I would like to share this, and I would like to support this charity. So money is good, and why shouldn't you want more of it? So basically, to summarize, to act as if you already have. Just write a list of little things, very little things that you would do on a general basis. Like, yes, I'd go into the White Company, I'd buy that hand soap. I've even bought myself one of the really fluffy white towels. So when I wash my hands, I dry them on this luxurious towel. I think I got the towel in their last sale for about £6. But you know what? I wash my hands so many times in the day. I'm constantly reminded that I have a luxury towel and this beautiful hand soap. And, you know, the way you present yourself once you have this feeling inside that you feel good and you feel expensive in your own way and you are worthy, you kind of become that person rather than the person who just walks around thinking, I'm never going to have that, I'm never going to have that, and I'm never going to be able to do this. And just change that thought in your head. Always turn a negative into a positive. It's hard sometimes, of course it is, because bad things happen. But you have to try and see things differently. You do. And it's not even just a case of, as I said, certain things to say when a conversation comes up. You have to believe it and you have to feel it. And so far as when the money situations come up in conversations, I do believe it. I do believe that I am worthy to have this. And I do believe that, yes, if I won the lottery, I would do this and I would do this. And I know that in myself, that when I am in that situation, that I will do this and I will do that. So basically, don't give off the vibration of lack. Whatever you do is coming back. Whatever you say is coming back. Whatever you think is coming back. Feel really, really good about yourself. Feel really good about paying your bills. And that's how it attracts back to you. I hope I've been able to help anybody out there that is sort of struggling with this, because it took me a while to get my head around it, definitely. And you just have to just think about what makes you feel good. Try it. It's really, really good once you get there. Anyway, I really hope you've liked the video. Please like and subscribe. And I am going to try and put some more videos out. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. And don't forget, please subscribe. It would really help me out. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a really lovely rest of today. And I will see you again soon. Bye.